Yo, what's up, guys? This is how to bottom tick and top tick the market. I'm gonna try to explain this really quickly. Um, but I'm gonna be going over the trades I took today. As you can see, I bottom ticked this here and I top ticked this trade here. This was like a 1 to 5, and this was like a 1 to 3, I think. I don't know. But yeah. What is a rejection block? Let me explain it for you guys right now. Let's get our brush. So when you're in an uptrend, right? Or you're in a downtrend, but we'll go over uptrend first. You create these liquidity pools, right? These lows, these lowers, and these lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Or sorry, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Right? These can turn into rejection blocks. Let's say this low came down, tried to take out this low, doesn't quite get it, wicks out, the body of the candle closes up here, and it leaves you with this big wick right here, right? We keep our bull run, boom. Let's say we had some price action back here, and we took out those highs, came back down, right? Okay, these are highs back here. This is your liquidity back here, this previous price action. You take out that high here, boom, you get a big wick here because now you just swept liquidity. You're getting rejection off that liquidity sweep. Brings you back down to this rejection block. Boom. Price came back down to collect those orders. Price came back down to fill this liquidity pool. And boom, you get that rejection right back up. And you can even target this rejection block that you just created. And then you get that short there, boom. And let's say you just keep dumping down. Rejection block here. Like, they're literally everywhere, guys. The market makes them all the time. And the most powerful rejection blocks are the ones that happen after, like, the liquidity sweeps, like I just explained. Yes, the lower highs, the higher lows that you make in the liquidity pools you make during like an uptrend or a downtrend, those work great as well. But the most powerful ones are the ones that happen after you sweep out a major liquidity pool, like previous day highs, previous day lows, data highs, data lows, things like that. And now let's go over, now that you have an idea of what rejection blocks are, let's go over the trades I took. So first thing you want to do is make sure that you have a daily bias, because your rejection blocks should align with your daily bias. And we come into the market at 6:30 a.m. and we're pumping. We get that bull run. And we've been on a bull run recently. The market's been like pushing the all-time highs consistently. So there's a high chance we're going to be bullish today. That way, oh my gosh, sorry. And that way, my daily bias is bullish. And I'm going on to the 5 minute. I'm looking for my rejection blocks. And I spot this one here in this uptrend, right? We're in this uptrend at the beginning of the day. And we start to come down. We're like kind of consolidating. We come down. Then we get this big push down. I'm like, okay, I'm watching this big push come down. I'm like, where are we going? I see a rejection block here. And I'm like, okay, we're probably coming back to fill orders from this rejection block. And boom, we get that perfect rejection off of it. I'm pretty sure I entered in this candle. And we get that move up. I'm like, okay, I bottom ticked it. But then I almost got stopped out because it wanted to come retest it, like the entire thing. But we're good because when you order rejection blocks, you want to put your stop a little bit outside of it so it gives it some room to work in there. And that's exactly what happened today. We got that bull run. We ended up top or bottom ticking this, and it worked out perfectly. Now, this, like I said, you make rejection blocks literally everywhere. This whole leg down right here, we had a rejection block at the top of it. And I marked that out already for you guys to see. But I go to the 5 minute. The 5 minute or higher time frames are really good for rejection blocks. As you guys know, higher time frames are more powerful than lower time frames. They're just, longer. But this rejection block here on the 5 minute, you may look up here. If we go to the 15 minute, we have a lot of rejection up here. And if you go to the 15 minute, these 4 candles are like all rejecting off the same level right here. They like these 5 candles. They're all rejecting off the same level. And that's our most recent high, and it's the all-time high right now. So that's going to have a lot of rejection power in it. Unless we get some crazy news event right now, or Trump does his thing with the market, I didn't think we were going to push past these all-time highs. So I'm looking to play off this. And I didn't even think we were going to come all the way up here. But some people might have. But what I went ahead and did is just marked out this rejection block, played off of this one. It worked perfectly. We top ticked the hell out of it. And we got the dump. Now, if you guys are worried, if you guys were probably here and worrying, you guys like you thought it was going to come up here and then stop you out and then return. The cool thing about this is you can just extend your stop loss a little bit. Like, you're not going to lose that much. I mean, maybe in this case, yeah. But if you entered up here or like on the middle point of the rejection block, you'd have room to play with your stop loss in case it did want to come up into this rejection area. But in our case here, we keep our stop loss tight. We play off this one and we get a deliverance. And that's the cool thing about rejection blocks is your stop loss can be tight and it can be low risk. And if you lose one, it's fine. Like, it doesn't affect your funded account, your live account, whatever you're trading. Even here, like right after that, we made one down here. Oops, I don't know what the heck just happened. Oh, okay. Even down here, there's like areas of rejection all around here, and you can see it. Price comes down here and just rejects and longs. Now, any rejection block, like, you can't just like name all these rejection blocks. It depends on the volatility of the market, honestly. Today was pretty volatile. That's why I was taking these trades. But if you're just consolidating like this and you're calling like these, this might be a good rejection block, honestly. You got equal lows right here almost. But volatility is important, and you guys should take that into consideration before like just taking a random rejection block, you know? But they do work, and it is an ICT concept that most people miss, but hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And if you guys have any questions about it, please let me know in the Discord server. Just DM me. If you want one-on-one trading for free, let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something and start using this.